Hey everyone, greetings. Rajee Narinesingh here, transgender activist, author, spiritualist, actress, show host, and reality TV personality from the reality show Botched on the E Network. So I'm coming to you from a very humble home here in Victoria Park, Florida. I recently moved, loving the neighborhood. I really like my new place. I want to get right into the topic of this video. Have you all heard of a man named Kevin Samuels? Oh my God. He has this video out on what he thinks about women and how he feels that women should stay in their place and pretty much be subservient to men. Oh my God. The more and more I watch this video, I got more angry as the video went on. I was like, what the hell? And this is a man that should be actually back about 50 years here in America or even before that. Because, thankfully women here in this country have progressed. They have empowerment. They're able to work and, be independent and not be solely dependent on a man. And unfortunately, there was still women in the world that don't have that empowerment. It's a shame. But anyway, he should be back in those days. Now, some of the stuff he said, it made sense. And it was, it was legit, about 25% of it. But what he was doing, he was taking the 25% to use it to justify the 75% that I felt was just like bullshit or misogynistic, egotistical, chauvinistic shit, okay? Because it was like, sir, where did you come from? So anyway, I know you all are probably thinking, what is this transsexual know about this topic? Well, let's just say there's female energy and there's male energy. Female essence, male essence, and perspective, right? Well, I got all of that running through this vessel of mine, so I can talk about it. Besides the fact I watched the video and it got me angry, so I had to talk about it. So anyway, the essence of a woman. And listen, if you want to get into gender, that would probably take a lot longer video than this video is going to be. But just to kind of sum it up, it's when you break it down like scientifically and medically, there's the spectrum. The gender spectrum is so broad. You're getting into chromosomes. X and Y makes a male and X and X makes a female, but there's so many variations. That's why you have some women that are born that are more masculine, quote unquote, and vice versa. Some men that are more feminine, acting, quote unquote. So, gender, it's just a lot goes into the essence of female and male in our existence. But both are vital to making existence go round. They're both vital. And they're both they both stand on their own. Just because a man is able to do things that maybe most women can't do doesn't make a woman subservient, and so that's the thing. A lot of men are able to bring the mechanical ability, the mechanics and the strength and being able to build for the most part, whereas a lot of women can't do that. There are exceptions on both sides, okay? But women bring something to the world that just comes from a woman, and it's pure. It's the understanding and compassion and love and nurturing that a lot of men aren't able to bring. I swear, if there was only men in this world, there'd probably be wars everywhere around the world all the time because of the man ego. That ego. So, okay. This is the thing. I feel like both have its valid stance. Like there's not one better than the other. And last time I checked, sperm and sperm does not make a baby, okay? And it takes, it takes both the sperm and the egg. Hello. So, oh God, I got so much on my mind I want to say. I'm like, oh. But anyway, Mr. Samuels feels that like women are the reason why relationships have broken up. And, he says so much stuff. You all got to check out his video on that and let me know what you think. But I'm like, really? Really, buddy? No. Women today are able to say, I'm not putting up with your shit. Years ago, when women weren't empowered, they had to stay, many of them stayed in marriages that they were very unhappy. They were being abused and, treated horribly. Meanwhile, the husbands all over the place, effing all types of women and come home and then want to beat up the woman and not value her and treat her the way she should be treated. They didn't have empowerment. They didn't have many options. So they were basically, yes, subservient to the man and basically under his control. Anyway, buddy, let me just tell you, we are not going back to those days. Now, if you want to have that mentality, maybe you should go over to Saudi Arabia. Okay, you'll find plenty of women, the type of women that you think are appropriate and that you like. So go to Saudi Arabia or somewhere like that. And listen, we can get on the whole procreation thing because this whole thing of like men bring it to life, like men bring forth life. Okay, yes, the man, the sperm inseminates the egg, yes, okay, but if you want to break down let's break down the procreation process. Okay, so the man's part in it, for the most part, is pleasurable. Oh, baby. You all get what I'm saying, right? Then the woman's pregnant, so she now has to carry this baby for 9 months, taking care of herself and the baby. All right. The baby's now ready to be born into the world. She then has to push this baby out. Okay. And then once the baby's out, for the most part, nurture the baby. The woman, the mother does, in most cases, does the majority of the nurturing of the child, the baby, which then turns into child and hopefully grows up into who they are. But, I'd like to see any man, okay, lay on a bed and push out a baby. Because, I got in the video, the sense of it was, because men are stronger and men can build and, they have that ability to like construct and, the whole thing of strength. I'd like to see a man push out a baby. That's strength. It's a different type of strength, but women have to be strong to go through childbirth. Okay? It's like, come on. And the last time I checked, every person that is walking on the planet came out of a woman. All right? There's something to be said for the value of women and that whole thing of not, suppressing them. So yeah, that whole thing of strength. Now let me tell you, when it comes down to strength now, me as a transgender woman, I'm probably stronger than most cisgendered women that aren't trans. But there's some women out there that are stronger than me, okay? And Lord knows I can't change a tire to save my life. I just don't have it in me. I've had situations where I've been stranded and I had to wait for a kind man that found it in his heart to help me to save the day. Yeah, I did. But there's women I know, cisgendered women that can change tires. One of my cousins, she can change a tire very well. So, there's the whole thing of stereotypes and what a man is supposed to be and what a woman is supposed to be. It just pretty much goes out the window. To me, it all depends on your circumstances and the person that you are. I just want to say this to all of you misogynistic, egotistical, chauvinistic men. When you feel it in yourself to want to suppress a woman, all right, whether it's a cisgender woman or a transgender woman, think about your mother. Think about the woman that helped to bring you into life, all right? Think about her. Just that alone should make you want to honor women and have them pretty much valued and not suppressed and not wanting to stay in their lane and be dominated. Everyone brings something to the table, and it's like white on rice or hand in glove. The whole thing of, the female is the receiver, the man is the giver, giving and receiving, yin and yang. It all plays a part, a valid part, and it doesn't make anyone less because they're not able to play the other part. Get it? All right, I'm going to stop rambling. I stopped rambling now, okay? I just had to talk about this damn video and this man, Mr. Kevin Samuels. Oh, dear Lord. On that note, I want to wish everyone love, happiness, peace, good health, prosperity, and many wonderful blessings. Oh, yes, and women's power to all the women around the world.